Hello Internet, welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. This is episode 64, and I'm Goo52. Last time we finished up the ruins, and we got Ancestors Return, which is the elite Treasure Gauntlet. Ooh, I couldn't think of the word for a moment. Today, what I would like to do is start working on some of these quests. So, let's do this one today. Zoe needs some cheering up. Come here.
You're helping.
So remember, she has this quest for us to help get rid of the blight and repair the land gods. So we're going to help her out with that today.
This is where Zoe said we'd find the Grimhorns she needs parts from to heal Plainsong's land gods. I should let her know I'm here.
And the subtitles are off a little
Zoe.
bit.
I'm
here
near
we
the
are.
Grimhorn site. Can you join me?
I'll be there soon. Aloy, I'm glad we can do this together.
Yeah.
The Grimhorns we're looking for should be just to the north.
Let's go get those control cores.
Thank you again for helping me. If this works, if we can heal the land gods, it will end a generation of suffering for my people.
How do you think Fane and the chorus will take it? They seem to think the tribe's extinction is inevitable.
I've had my disagreements with them, but I'd like to see they'll be happy to be wrong on this.
There. The Grimhorns.
And they're not alone.
We'll just have to be smart about this.
Okay.
I'll follow your lead.
Better use something other than fire.
So these guys are weak to acid, and we've got a Skydrifter also flying around there. Which doesn't help us with all the fire bellowbacks around here. So this is a level 25 quest. And therefore, probably should have done it a little bit earlier, but that's okay. Looks like we have a variety of environmental traps. Let's go play with weapons a little bit. I did get some better cross coils. Oh, I don't have anything on this one. Put that, and then, oops. Hmm. You know, I'm not sure what I want to put on there. Anywho. Trying to figure out how this is... What's the easiest way to do this?
I can override Skydrifters.
I can override
Stay
Skydrifters.
still.
Let's see. Let me put the ropecaster back on just real quick. Just because I would like causing chaos. He's not the strongest machine in the world, but he'll be fun. Okay. I would rather have the frost guy up there. Nope, 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 nope. Can I override those? Technically, yes. Woohoo! Okay, cool. Thank you.
I gotta hurry.
Alright, Skydrifter, he's on our side now. Oop, no, I don't want that. Let's put the Ancestor's Return back on. There. Thank you, Pickle. Alright, alright, alright. I was about to say, I don't think I wanted to be that close. Alright, let's get the acid shredders going. Hold on 2 seconds. Yeah! Let's get you out the way.
That counts.
I believe in you, Zoe. Anyway, acid shredders now. Ah, crap! Let's switch over to the tear ones. It helps if I don't shredder the tree. Oops. Alright, alright, alright. Stay where I can hit you.
Something wrong, Aaron? You're back. Good. I need your help.
Oh, I guess I wandered out of the combat zone. Yeah. Alright. Give me 2 whole seconds. It helps if you don't die right behind the Grimoire. Woo!
Are you leaving? I still need your help.
Alright, 2 seconds.
There you are. Thought you'd left me.
I'll bring that machine down.
It would help if you threw shredders. Alright, I think that one is dead. Anyway, let's move on to the second one. Alright, I love me some Ancestor's Return.
We did it. You okay?
A bit winded, but I'll be alright. You've got the control cores? I can
think
take them
so.
from here.
Hi, fairy dog. Where'd you go? Hold on, let me get the rest of the loot first. I guess that's it. I guess that's all the loot we're gonna get. Anyway, here you go.
2 control cores as requested.
Thank you. Gaia showed me a way to scan them and take what we need to update the reboot code. I'll head back to base and get started. When I was a child, there was always enough to eat. The land gods provided for us, and every season we celebrated them. My happiest memories come from those times. Do you really think we can bring them back?
We'll make it happen.
Thank you, Aloy.
Yeah. Okay. So now we gotta go back to the
those
base.
cores in no time. I should check up on her when I get the chance. Maybe soon enough.
Is there anything else around here that might be interesting to loot? Ah, here's a chest. Okay. Got these berries. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and head back to the base. It's gonna have quite a few cutscenes. That's okay. That'll give us a chance too to talk to our new base buddies. Anyway, back to the base.
I can feel this frost down to my bones.
Yeah, I didn't exactly put her in the best warm weather outfit. Cold weather outfit, rather.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
Hi, Silence.
Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
Sick burn.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep.
That's mean.
But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Cat
Enough,
bags.
both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
What rooms? There's not a whole lot of rooms left that don't already have somebody in them.
Oh, no. You first.
Alright, let's...
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
Okay, we're not going to go to the control room.
With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Tanakh, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that is not a battle I am going to win.
Alright, what do we got over here?
Focus. It's Varl's.
Oh,
I used to think no Nora would ever accept one. But Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away. I failed Varl, the Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more. I'd give anything to have him back.
aw. Okay. Let's go have...
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can
Chest.
do yours if you want.
I cleaned it already.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Don't
Aw.
mention it.
He's being a lot nicer now.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them. But Silence and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. I guess Silence is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need. Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Katalo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. They'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope. I better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
Alright, we'll talk to Zoe in a minute. I'm gonna go check on everybody else first. Hi, Alva.
You flew? Kotalo told me. And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost. You sure you're okay going on this mission? I know things must be happening pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Yay, positive
Guess
thinking.
the more the merrier. Are you okay?
I was wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regala here? She seems angry. The kind of angry that leads to murdering people in their sleep.
Don't worry. We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
If you say so.
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
Silence. He's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith's shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that. I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
Yeah, we'll do your quest later. Hooray! Got good shit in there. Okay. Silence comes and hangs out
Did you
here.
need something?
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance. I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Okay, silence.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation at the Hades Proving Lab.
Do what now?
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today. Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades and the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her Regalla, and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army, and wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Alright then, keep your secrets.
Why help Regala take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hikaru.
Before Regala's rebellion, Hikaru was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regala craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tanakh. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
At least there's some sort of mutual agreement that, Pharaoh essentially got what he deserved.
Alright, Silence. I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh.
So many
even you can
sick
change
burns
Silence.
today. Anyhow, yeah, he just hangs out here next to the fabrication terminal. Speaking of which... Nope. Still not able to do those. That is fine.
We've never played machine strike together.
Oh, let's listen.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with Katalo, always kicking my ass.
Who says I'm any good at it?
The way my luck's going, I'll bet you're a pro.
Anyway, let's go downstairs. Let's see, is there anything else fun and exciting down here? I think there's more areas that open up down here eventually. I guess this is where Well, this is where Beta was. Oh, hi, Regala.
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. As for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
Yeah, let's chat with her.
The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Dork, Jiroka, Makalo. And the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example. It was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance? No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed me. Betrayed the Tanakh.
How did Hikaru betray you?
Hikaru called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them. And they fled, as children before a pack of claw striders, all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hikaru ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hikaru made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tanakh.
It was an insult. No Outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks.
Look what we're wearing, lady.
And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared before Hikaru?
The quivering priest bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down? A true Tanakh would never take a Karja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hikaru lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
Alright, now I'm a little scared being in here with you and that damn sword.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Silence approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with the Osirama Sera and her sons of Prometheus.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted an Outlander?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed her. But she spoke with the same burning hatred for the Karja. And she offered me the chance to run them down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about. I bet you felt it.
I don't think so. What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Akaro and become chief, these Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win. Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hakaro, failed to eliminate you. No Tenakth would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage. So show me where to bury it.
Okay.
All right. I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the Ten.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
Okay, I'm glad she's on our side by technicality. Anywho. Let's see, there's a vent. Wonder where this goes.
Looks like another part of the facility. Door is locked.
Enter a code. I have no idea what that might be. I think this is related to how we got in the first place.
Oh, looks like I can open that door now. There's more machinery in here. It might have had something to do with the facility's operations.
Anyway, let's check out this data point hanging out over here.
The vault. I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement. Wonder if that's it.
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us.
Looks
No
like
one
an
else.
armor cell could fit here.
11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
Alright, so we gotta find a Varicel.
Oh. I guess this must have been Beta's private room.
Yeah, this is the room I was looking for. So, she's got some stuff. Let's look at this first.
Hey, Loy. If you were listening to this, then,
Things didn't go as planned, Gemini. I know you'll keep your promise. Which means I must be dead. Well, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? But a lot's happened since you found me in that ectogenic chamber. Thank you, Aloy. You've been my shelter. And I would risk it all again to be by your side. I know you'll find a way forward. That's what you do.
I'm sorry, Beta. But I'm getting you back, no matter what it takes.
Yeah, that's sad. Okay, let's check it over here. Saw it in the corner. She's got their mom kind of hanging out, watching over her. Anyway, let's read this. Aw. Okay. I kind of want to go talk to some of the other team members before I figure out the mystery of the locked door. I'm gonna find Kotallo. I always get disoriented on which is his room. Oh, there's Tilda.
There you are.
Hi.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Silence and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Oh, she read between the lines.
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more. And so we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her
I think
upbringing was so cold
heard
and
this dialogue before.
technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Let's ask about the other Zeniths. Oh, Stanley!
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen. I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality.
Aw, that's sweet.
Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed.
That's sad.
He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
Anyway, I think I'll come back and talk to Tilda. She's got a lot, and I kind of want to go talk to some other people and get those questions.
Thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle. More than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, I'll come back and talk to her because there's other stuff I want to do. She's got a lot to say.
Did you see Katalo's new arm? I never thought I'd see metal down to flesh in that way.
Yeah, he seems happy with it. Probably because he could crush me like a grapefruit.
That is a happy thought.
Speaking of, well, let's examine his arm.
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
I guess that's his strike set.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base. You'll need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves. Even so, I will not question your judgment.
Thank you, Katalo.
He's surprisingly cool with it.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me. Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings. and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only
It's
imagine.
fucking awesome.
I have to go. But I'll be briefing everyone on the plan soon.
Understood.
Okay. Last but not least is I didn't realize everybody had a whole shit ton to say, so.
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tenakth something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, before I forget, I'd like to discuss the land gods again, if you have time.
That's what I'm here for. Let's ask you the other
Ready to
questions
head
first.
over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Have you talked to any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Sylens, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he?
I just now noticed there's a big ass keg right behind them.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different.
Anyway, let's go heal your land
Any
god.
progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zo. I promise. I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here?
I'll make sure Aaron doesn't punch Sylens in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
Yeah, pretty much she and Katala are the adults in the room. Yeah, alright. Let's find the exit point. Okay, so where are our land gods all at? One of them is way up here, one down here, and one over here.
Falling gently.
I guess it doesn't really matter which order we do them in. So let's just start here and then work our way down to there. And yes, that is the closest, and then we can fly the rest of the way. Flag mount. Woo! Go up, go up. What was, after us, by the way. It probably helps if I go in the correct direction. Sorry. Sorry. Flying you in the mountain. Hi, owl. What's over there? Oh, just some bristlebacks. Okay. They're fine. Where are they fighting? Let's turn.
Oh, it's slick with rain.
He's fine. Ah, there's a land god. There we go.
There. Up on that ledge.
So, what you're supposed to do is climb the ledge. Hold on. What's gonna make this a little bit easier is if I fly. Yes, come here, come get me.
Ready to get in the air?
Alright, buddy. See it. I just need you to ascend a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that works. And then...
No, I just need to get rid of these vines.
Because there's a pain in the ass to have to climb that.
That is giving way.
Okay.
Looks like this one's been here for a while. I won't be able to install the reboot code with these vines in the way. But where there's vines, there's a metal flower. I just have to find it.
Already done. Let me gather this on here. Are you done? Alright, that one's done. And I'm not so worried about the metal flower. Where's my sunwing? Flappy Bird, where you at? Okay, next. Who are they? Oh, they're fighting rebels. Okay. I'll do what they want. Alright, the next one is over there. What are you? That green shines loud. Let's just head for that campfire so I can just fast travel to one of these other two sites. Oh! One of the few things that can actually wreck my day in the sky. There. Let's get out of there. Okay. Let's do this one next. And that's as close as I can get. You saw me. Oh, another sunwing. Okay, oh, this is bad. I guess it doesn't really matter what order I do them in. down. Oh, cool. There's something that flashed green over there. That playing song's just over there. Okay. So I'm where are you going? I'm assuming this one is the one that fell into the herd of machines. Let's get a little closer so I can see what's going on. Do I want to go grab the EMP from that? No, let's not. Here, let's just...
Two dead Atoru. And a land god. So I said this one broke down amidst a herd of machines. Better be careful.
Alright, trees are just kind of falling down. That sort of leads me to believe that shit is not right.
I guess they were leaving offerings to the land god.
Oh, they have a cute
That
little
looks like something
doll.
fried them. Whatever did it might still be around.
Fried them. I hear growly noises. Ah,
There's the
Ravager.
land god. But I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code.
What all we got going on besides the Ravager? We got
Could try using acid ammo.
that was just a regular Ravager, so whoa. There's a berry growing in the middle of the air. Can I pick it? Okay, I'm not too terribly worried about it. I kind of want to override the Ravager and see what happens. Do I have to kill the machines? Yeah. If that's the case, let's not do that. Hold on, what are Ravagers weak against? Acid. Alright, alright. Do y'all mind? Do you mind? I'm busy.
machines. Time to install this code on that land god.
Wow, scroungers, I hadn't fought y'all in a while. Okay.
I'll stash this away for later.
Oh well, I heard growling noises and assumed that the there was another machine coming for me. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Stormbird.
Ah, crap.
Must have been what killed those Utaru.
Where is it? Stormbirdies, are we to acid? Don't hurt my sunwing! Don't make me have to go get another one. Here. Ah, crap. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I don't mind. Oh, I got something. Hold on. Let's use the arrows. Trying to get his little wing engine things. Can I grapple strike him? I can! It's not gonna do a whole lot. Ooh! Bend your head down so I can get your Resonary Blast. Ow, he knocked my ass down. That's not fair. I'm only allowed to do that. Yay.
Okay, let's get this code installed on that land god.
But first, let me pick up on my loot.
I should install this code on that land god.
Where's that dang, the cannon? Because I needed one of those for something. There. Let me go do the land god and then I'll go look
Let's
for my
try
loot.
this again. Nice and easy. Another land god dealt with. Hey, Zo?
Aloy, how goes it?
I found T and installed the reboot code.
Fitting then that I feel thankful. T's festival came in winter, when all the grain from the harvest was stored away. It was a season of gratitude, and all the children would receive gifts. The best was my first bow, made of yew, strung by my father.
Well, he definitely taught you how to shoot well.
That he did.
There's one more thing. I found 2 of your people. Stormbird got them, but I took it down.
Oh. I'll make sure someone retrieves their seed pouches, so they may return to the land.
How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Okay. I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Thank you, Aloy.
I'm annoyed. I'm looking for that damn Stormbird, storm cannon, whatever they call it. Are you it? No, you're just a box. Oh well, I can get another one. Anyway, we're gonna keep my Sunwing out of this. This is only just over this ridge, I think. So I think we can get there. Eh! Sunwing. I just didn't want to get in a fight with those sky drifters while on the Sunwing. Let's fly over the mountains. Yay! An owl has graced us with its presence again. Anyway, here's the lake. And there's the land god.
The land god must be down there somewhere. Where's Wynn?
So there's our land god.
I better stay away from that snap maw.
I wonder if I can get rid of it before I even get down there. Nope. Nope. Okay, they force you to do this themselves. Alright, smoke bombs. I'm gonna die from lack of smoke bombs.
I need to get to that land god so I can install the reboot code.
Well, let's just wait on the snap maw to go by. Because he's kind of sort of staring right at my land god. Alright, what's going on here? Gotta get to the head section of the land god, which is around here. Pry that open.
This should help me get back on track. That should do it.
Where's the damn snap mall? Okay, so if I go around this way, get up to the shore, we should be okay.
That's the last land god.
Hooray!
Zoe, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Aloy.
Had to swim a bit, but I gave the reboot code to So.
Ah, good. We used to celebrate so in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made from elderflowers. When I was 12, I got tipsy on it and kissed a boy in the sage garden.
How'd that go?
He was so surprised he nearly fell into the mulch. It would be good to see So again, plowing the fields in the afternoon sun. When you can, meet me at Plainsong and we'll send out the reboot signal. I've delivered the code to all the land gods, save one. Only La is left. I'm here with her, just east of the main village.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Okay. So over here we should have a campfire. And we just fast travel Plainsong. What? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Nope. Okay, fine. Meant to call my birdie. He's confused. We'll just split a Plainsong. I don't think Plainsong has a perch for us to land on. Barrel! Barrel! Man.
What is she doing to Bob?
So's made it.
Hi.
All of the land gods have been updated. Now to send out the reboot signal.
I just noticed they're all decorated. Like they have paint and stuff all over them.
There.
See? What does this mean? A new beginning. Gaia told me this would happen. To all of them. Do, T, So, and the rest. She called it a reboot sequence. But I didn't think it would be so beautiful. Soon the land gods will return to tilling the soil as they once did.
Zoe, the chorus wants a word.
Of course they do.
Do you want
We
me to come?
same
No need.
thought.
I'll just tell them that our lands will soon bloom again. Who are they to argue? Find me later, and I'll tell you how it went.
Good luck.
Oh, they're all singing with them. Yeah, so if you walk around, you can see all of the land gods around Plainsong singing. And there's folks just singing along with them. It's cute. Let's just go into plain song and save. Alright, we're going to end the episode here. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you next time.